Today in this video, we're gonna see a couple places that are one of the most dangerous in the world. This is not a top in specific. All the places that you see on the list are dangerous. Maybe that's true, some of them are more dangerous. But well, this is the top 7 most dangerous places in the world. Number 7. Snake Island is a small island located off the coast of Brazil in the Atlantic Ocean. The island is notorious for its high concentration of one of the world's most venomous snakes. The golden lancehead, the venom of this snake, is extremely potent and can cause severe tissue damage, internal bleeding, and even death if not treated promptly. Located approximately 21 miles off the coast of the state of Sao Paulo, Brazil, the island is approximately 430,000 square meters in area and ranges in elevation from 0 to 206 meters above sea level. The snakes became trapped on the island thousands of years ago, following the end of the last ice age when rising ocean levels disconnected the island from the mainland. The ensuing evolutionary pressure allowed the snakes to adapt to their new environment, increasing rapidly in population and rendering the island dangerous to public visitation. While the dangers associated with Snake Island are primarily linked to its distinctive ecosystem, it is crucial to acknowledge that the island's isolation and protected status also contribute to dissuading visitors. Those who make unauthorized visits without proper safety measures are particularly exposed to the risks. Number 6. Danakil Desert. The Danakil Desert, located in the northeastern part of Ethiopia, as well as in Eritrea and Djibouti, is renowned for its extreme and hazardous conditions. Several factors contribute to the dangerous nature of the Danakil Desert. The main reason is their high temperatures. The Danakil Desert is one of the hottest places on Earth, with temperatures often soaring well above 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The relentless and extreme heat can lead to heat-related illnesses, including dehydration and heat stroke. Also, their volcanic activity, a part of the desert, is home to one of the most active volcanic areas in the world. Erta Ale, a continuously active volcano, is located in this region. The presence of lava lakes and ongoing volcanic activity pose a direct threat to those who venture into the area. The geological circumstances result in the area being susceptible to sudden changes, such as fissures opening and new geological features emerging. The volcanic activity releases various gases, including sulfur dioxide. Inhaling these toxic gases can have severe health consequences, including respiratory problems and irritation of the eyes and skin. If you're considering living here, it's not possible. The desert landscape is known for its harshness and inhospitability, which are reflected in its vast salt flats, lava fields, and minimal vegetation. Navigating through such an environment requires funny planning, and the lack of water sources adds to the overall challenge. Number 5. Dead Road in Bolivia. Also known as El Camino de la Muerte, or the Death Road. This road is notorious for being considered to be the most dangerous road in the world. The Death Road is extremely narrow, often only allowing for one vehicle to pass at a time. It was originally the main route from La Paz to Coroico, and its unpaved, gravel surface makes it prone to landslides and slippery conditions. Especially during rainy seasons, is a 43-mile-long stretch. A majority of the road it is only 10 feet wide, so you really don't have much space to work with. I'm not scared of heights, but when I saw that there were no guardrails and no safety barriers, that's scary for me. The road was constructed in the 1930s by Paraguayan prisoners during the Chaco War. According to La Paz Life, the road climbs to 15,260 feet above sea level at La Cumbre Pass. Then it's a continuous downward stretch toward the Amazon rainforest. The youngest region experiences frequent rain and fog, further reducing visibility and making the road more treacherous. Landslides are common during the rainy season, leading to hazardous conditions for drivers. Limited safety measures. Until recently, the Death Road lacked proper safety. Number 4. Mariana Trench. The Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the world's oceans, and the pressure at its deepest point, known as the Challenger Deep, sunlight hasn't hit the bottom in a billion years, is immense. Has a pressure level that is over 1,000 times higher than what we feel at sea level. That's like squeezing something with a force that could crush even the toughest submarines. This is not your typical swim. The Mariana Trench is situated in an isolated portion of the Pacific Ocean, far from major landmasses. The isolation makes it difficult to conduct research and explore. Logistically, perhaps most intriguing is the mystery that shrouds the ecosystems of the Mariana Trench. Much of its depths remain unexplored, leaving scientists with limited knowledge of the life forms that thrive in this extreme environment. The unknown adds an element of unpredictability and risk. Number 3. Death Valley National Park. Death Valley National Park is known for its extreme temperatures and harsh environmental conditions. Located in California, making it potentially dangerous for visitors, and is one of the hottest places on Earth. Summer temperatures often exceed 120 degrees Fahrenheit. The intense heat can lead to heat-related illnesses, including heat exhaustion and heat stroke, which can be life-threatening. Death Valley is a vast and remote desert, and some areas within the park are very isolated. Cell phone reception may be limited or non-existent, making it challenging to seek help in case of an emergency. Water is scarce in Death Valley, and there are few natural water sources. According to an LA Times article, the park has anywhere between 10,000 to 50,000 dangerous mines and mining areas. Also is home to several dangerous animals including rattlesnakes, scorpions, and black widow spiders. All of these animals prefer to be left alone but will bite or sting when cornered in small spaces. Number 2. Mount Huashan. Mount Huashan, located in China, is known for its steep and treacherous terrain, making it one of the most dangerous and challenging mountains to climb. Originally, it consisted of 3 peaks, but nowadays, this sacred place has 5 peaks, of which the highest is the South Peak, 2160 m. It is one of the 5 sacred mountains of Taoism. Its origins date back to the reign of Emperor Wu during the Han Dynasty. In their time, it became an important place where rulers of various dynasties came to pay homage and offer sacrifices to the god of Mount Hua. Several factors contribute to the perceived danger of Mount Huashan. The trails on Mount Huashan can be very narrow, with limited space for hikers to pass each other. In some sections, there may be no protective barriers, increasing the risk of slipping or falling. One of the most notorious features of Mount Huashan is the plank walk, where hikers traverse narrow wooden planks attached to the cliff face with chains. This thrilling yet perilous experience adds to the mountain's reputation for danger. Also, the weather can be unpredictable, with rapid changes in temperature and visibility. Fog, rain, or snow can create slippery conditions, making the trails even more hazardous. Number 1. Chernobyl Exclusion Zone. Chernobyl is often considered one of the most dangerous places on Earth due to the catastrophic nuclear disaster that occurred there in 1986. The Chernobyl nuclear power plant disaster had severe consequences for the environment and public health, making the area hazardous for human habitation. The disaster resulted in acute radiation sickness among those directly involved in the response efforts. Additionally, increased rates of thyroid cancer and other health issues have been observed in the affected population, particularly in Belarus, Ukraine, and Russia. Many of the radioactive isotopes released during the Chernobyl disaster have long half-lives, meaning they remain hazardous for extended periods. Cesium-137, for example, has a half-life of about 30 years, and some areas around Chernobyl will remain contaminated for centuries. And obviously, vegetation, soil, and water in the affected areas continue to retain radioactive particles. Efforts have been put into containing and managing the consequences of the Chernobyl disaster. The long-lasting nature of radioactive contamination and the associated health risks make it one of the most dangerous places on Earth. It reminds us of the potential dangers and consequences of nuclear accidents. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the like button. We see you on the next video.